Wrestling Fortune Champion, baby. Wrestling Fortune Champion, Owen Finch right here. I need to have my name rewritten there, but I am the Wrestling Fortune Champion. Now today, I am going to review World Wrestling Federation No Way Out 2002. And the first thing that happens is NWO comes out to cut the promo and saying how they're going to start fresh with the new fans and just be awesome. Just like with the superstars, the fans are going to be great people, they're going to be great human beings. And then we have first match of the night, is Scotty 2 Hardy and Albert versus Christian and Lance Storm versus the Hardys versus the Dudley Boys versus Billy and Chuck versus the APA tag team tournament match, and the winners become the #1 contenders for the World Wrestling Federation tag team titles at WrestleMania 18. And the match was 14 minutes and 5 seconds. Now this is what I want to see. Great appreciation to the tag team division. Tag team championships, holding tag team turmoil matches like that. Great appreciation. These are actual tag, well, most of them are actual tag teams. So first team that starts off is Scotty 2 Hardy and Albert versus Christian and Lance Storm. Christian and Lance Storm wins by Christian giving the kill switch to Scotty 2 Hardy. And then the Hardys come out, and then the Hardys do the Swanton Bomb to, I think, Lance Storm. And then the Hardys do this, and then the Dudleys come out, and then the Hardys do the Swanton to the Dudleys. And I liked it. That just was good. In that match, we had some good spots in the Dudley Pulp match when Lita did the Hurricane Rana to Bubba Ray Dudley, now called Bully Ray in TNA. When Hardy did like a high flying move to Bully Ray, and they won the match because Matt Hardy rolled up Devon into a pin and grabbed the tights. Then the Dudleys attack. Then Devon attacks Matt, and then the Dudleys do the 3D to Jeff Hardy outside the ring. And then Billy and Chuck come out, and there was a squash match on that one because they had just got attacked. At least they had a reason for it. And then the APA comes out, and the APA wins because JBO does the clothesline from hell, and they become the #1 contenders for the tag team championships at WrestleMania. Then we have a Ric Flair interview. He's being interviewed saying how he doesn't know what the NWO is going to do, but he better hope that he says he's probably going to beat him down. Then Undertaker comes out and says, "You need to learn how to be respectful to people," or something like that. I don't really remember the interview that well. And then we have Goldust versus Rob Van Dam, and the match was 11 seconds and no, not 11 seconds. The match was 11 minutes and 6 seconds. Decent match, good match at best. We had some good high flying moves in there, like Rob Van Dam doing the leg lariat while he was on the audience. And we had Goldust attacking him a little bit. Like, it was a pretty decent match. Like, I enjoyed this match. Then we had Rob Van Dam winning the match by doing the 5-star frog splash. And later, Rob Van Dam would go to face would become the #1 contender to the Intercontinental Championship. And then we have Stone Cold of the NWO backstage. The NWO tries to give Stone Cold some beer. Then he says thank you and just throws the beer and leaves. So we have Booker T and Test versus Taz and Spike Dudley for the World Wrestling Federation tag team titles, and the match was 7 minutes and 17 seconds. Good tag match. Like, this is what I want to see. Great tag team matches. Like, Booker T and Test was the real tag team, but it felt like a real tag team. We had and I like Dudley, and I like Spike Dudley when he gets hurt. He got the scissors kick. He got he got the rope with the sun don't shine. And we had Taz do the Taz mission to Test, and he ended up tapping out. Good stuff right there. Then we have Kurt Angle interview. Oh, we have the Rock interview first. The Rock interview and saying how he's going to get payback on them, taking for him, tombstoning him on a car, and that's pretty much it. Then we have Edge versus William Regal, brass knuckles on a pole match for the IC title, which stands for Intercontinental. And the match was 10 minutes and 25 seconds. Good match. good Intercontinental appreciation. At least it's still getting appreciated, but this was great appreciation. Like, this match, I actually didn't even expect to be that great. Like, well, from what I saw a good match. Like, we had some good... Like, William Regal is probably one of the greatest technical wrestlers I've seen. He powerbombed Edge on the floor. I don't remember how, but he opened Edge's mouth and he did the Regal stretch with it, and the Edge really sold that really well, unless he legit opened his mouth. We had Edge do a back volley drop from the ropes, and I like how they put the brass knuckles out so that Edge went to get him, and then William Regal had some in his pants, and he hit Edge off the skull, wins the match. Good Intercontinental title match. Great match. Then we have Kurt Angle interview. He's being interviewed saying how he's going to WrestleMania. He doesn't need Stephanie McMahon's help. And then we have The Undertaker vs. The Rock. Match was 17 minutes and 25 seconds. This match was kind of slow in the beginning. This match didn't really flow well. This match was kind of slow, but there was some good spots in there, like Undertaker and The Rock fighting in the crowd, and Undertaker throwing him into the door. Undertaker like getting the chop from Flair, and he just kind of doesn't really feel it. Then he does the big boot to Flair, and then and he's got the lead pipe in his hand, by the way. And then Vince McMahon comes to distract the referee to help the Undertaker win, but fortunately for Undertaker, Ric Flair hits the Undertaker with the pipe, then The Rock does the rock bottom, and then pins him, and that would build up Undertaker and Flair at WrestleMania. Then we have Kurt Angle versus Triple H. Winner becomes the #1 contender for the WWF World Wrestling Federation. Championship at WrestleMania 18, and Stephanie McMahon is the special guest referee. Match was 14 minutes and 40 seconds. Not a bad match. Like, this was a good wrestling match. I like how they took out Stephanie for a little bit in this match so that it could at least, we wouldn't overlook the match, but the crowd wasn't, like, it was a good wrestling match. It was a decent match. Wasn't the like, it was kind of slow at the beginning as well, but it wasn't the best match ever. Then ends when Kurt Angle hits Triple H with the chair, and Angle gives Triple H the Angle Slam, and Kurt Angle wins the match. But I don't really agree with this for one reason, because then Triple H just ended up going up to WrestleMania anyway, so why not just have Triple H win the match? Or at least have it be a triple threat instead of Kurt Angle going against Kane. Like, no, don't get me wrong, I enjoy Kane. I think that Kurt Angle should have at least been in the main event of WrestleMania, since he won that match, and that obviously that didn't happen, but it should have happened. That's just my only one complaint in this match, is I think the wrong guy won. And then we got the main event, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Chris Jericho for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. Match was 21 minutes and 34 seconds. Amazing match. I enjoyed this match. It wasn't the best match ever, but like, it was the match of the night. We had good physicality. Like, I always enjoy Stone Cold's matches because of his physicality. He always wants to make sure our match is worth watching, which I'm going to talk about in the Stone Cold DVD. Which I'm going to do with one of my friends now, because he's actually watching. But overall, this match was really good. I enjoyed the suplexes, I enjoyed the walls of Jericho, 2 lion swords, steel step usage. They took it up to the ramp and Jericho threw him and Austin threw Jericho into trucks. And then the match ends up ending by the NWO getting involved, and Scott Hall gives Austin the stunner, and Jericho ends up winning the match. Then they come attack him again and write down NWO. And this should have been Austin versus Hogan at Mania instead of Rock versus Hogan, because let me explain why. Because I think that because Hogan didn't really do anything to the Rock, so I think that Rock should have gone and done something else. Like, maybe, I don't know what he could have done. Maybe that's why they put him in with Hogan. But I think Austin would have made it more sense because of that NWO reason. Because he fought Scott Hall, and no, don't get me wrong, Scott Hall is good, but he should have had him as maybe Razor Ramon or something. Because Razor Ramon was at least a former Intercontinental Champion. Scott Hall kind of feels like a jobber feel. But other than that, this match was good. That Mania was good. We got to see like who was going to become no more contenders to the tag team titles. Now let's get on to match of the night. Match of the night was the main event. That was match of the night. Worst match of the night. I don't really have a worst match of the night because I at least enjoyed every single one of these matches. So I don't really have a worst match of the night. But if I had to pick the worst match of the night, it would probably be. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm gonna say Undertaker and The Rock, just because like the match was slow and I had trouble getting into this match. But other than that, Other than that, great pay-per-view. And if I had to pick the best one, I have to still say 2000 was better, just because we had that awesome Hell in a Cell match, and we had good build-up to Mania. But this one had great build-up to Mania. But I just don't agree with. The only thing I tweak is make The Rock and Undertaker match a little bit better, and let's see. I also would make if you're gonna have since Triple H made event in Mania anyway, you should have just had him beat Angle, then but the Stephanie McMahon storyline could have still come into play, but. That's the only thing. Like, if Angle won, he should have been in the main event, but that's my only complaint. Now I'm going to get on to 2003. Stay tuned.